Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Can you believe this is video 3? I'm kind of impressed with myself. You gotta take time to realize and appreciate the things that you've done. So if you've done something, just take the time to tell yourself, like, yeah, I did this. Don't just always rush on to the next thing. Anyway, we are back with the Sister Sister LP. How do you guys like that name? I think I'm going to stick with it. And this day is not as chaotic as Winterfest, but it is an important day. It's their first day of work. Although I've been playing with these Sims since they were literally Sim babies, they are now young adults, they've graduated college, and they are ready to take on the world. So they're together now, they live next door to each other, and they're having little breakfast because it's a monumental day. They're starting their careers, and they're going to spend a little sister time together because who knows where life is going to take them. And of course, when you have presents in the game, the Sims love to open the presents. So even though Winterfest is over, they're like, let me check out these presents. If you haven't seen the last LP, definitely subscribe to my channel and go back and look at that one because it does tell you a little bit more about their background and how they got to their career. So Lyric is a lead litigator in her law profession, and she was able to be that high on the career ladder by graduating from Brightchester with honors in language and literature. That degree allowed her to level up in her skills so that she can start higher up in the career, and that's what all the degrees in Discover University allow for. So I think that's a great gameplay feature of that pack, that they get to study, and it's all these other gameplay activities at Discover University that affect what'll happen once they finish the terms. Anyway, while Lyric is off to work, April, her sister, is being a helpful sister and cleaning up the place because it was such a busy Winterfest. So she's cleaning up a little. She changed her outfit, which her outfit is from Complex Sims, and it's a two-piece outfit. So I love it because there's like so many swatches, and you can also mix and match. So definitely check out Complex Sims for some CC. They have Patreon, but they also have a lot of CC that's available for free download. And if you're into CC, check it out. April has about an hour to kill before she has to go to work, so she's going to play some chess. April's profession is she's a professional painter, which, again, going to Brightchester, she was able to level up in that career. She had the fine art degree, so that's helpful for that career path. One of the things I love about April and Lyric is the difference in their personalities. They are fraternal twins. They also have very different styles. And, they grew up, and I feel like they developed their personalities kind of on their own. It could also be because I didn't fully understand the way the traits work with the children aging up. But you get to pick like one trait when they're toddlers, probably another trait when they're teens or when they're kids, and I feel like that made them have distinct personalities because I was just trying to figure out different ways to play the game. So that's how I ended up with two smart, creative women, but one is more one is more traditional and one is more of a free spirit and kind of goes to the beat of her own drum. And also, the reason I say both are creative because even though Lyric is a lawyer, she also writes. As you just saw, she got an alert for one of the books she previously wrote. She took after her dad, and she wants to write books on the side whenever she's not busy being a litigator. But now it's time for April to go to work. She just changed into her smock for painting and her slides, so much more comfortable work attire than Lyric. But you'll see that her job, even though she's worked hard, she has a much more loose schedule. So she will be back, like she's already back. I fast forwarded the game, but she's already back from work and Lyric is still at work. So I think she works like maybe 2 or 3 hours less a day than Lyric, and she probably makes around the same money, and she also can dabble in painting on the side. April is tired. She had a long day. Even though she only worked a short amount of hours, she was working on her skills in logic and painting earlier. So I wanted to let her take a bath and head to bed all before Lyric is home. So now Lyric is home. Look how much of a boss she looks like in her little power suit. So she's home and she has to get ready because she has an exciting date. So I'm gonna have her take a bath as well. She's gonna take a bath and some rose petals. Another plug for the spa day pack. This is how you can enjoy it even when you're not sending your sim to the spa. So when they take a bath with the rose petals, they come out feeling flirty. And she wants to get the vibe right for her date. And her date is none other than Chauncey. Now, some of you who watched my last Let's Play will remember I thought about inviting Chauncey to Winterfest, but it was just too much. So here's the tea on Chauncey. Chauncey messed around with April when they were younger. And even though it was nothing serious, Lyric is a little concerned about how her sister is going to take to her dating Chauncey because they are truly best friends. They've been through everything together. And here's Chauncey coming in now. When they both met Chauncey in high school, they both were really into him, but Lyric is just a little more shy, a little more reserved, so she didn't act on it. And when her sister told her that her her and Chauncey were messing around, she took a back seat. But more recently, Chauncey has matured a lot. He's definitely a different guy than he was when they were younger. Chauncey was just all about that party life. He just wanted to have fun, and he couldn't really help it. Like, he came from a party family. Like, his dad is Trini and loves to dance and go out, and his mom is pretty much the same. She's American, so you can usually catch her out stepping with her girls, and that's the life he grew up in. And he was young and athletic and attractive, so he was just all for a good time. But now that he's a little older and he's a little more serious, him and Lyric have more in common. And don't mind me, y'all. I'm just fixing the lighting. I don't like when, I feel like I can't really see the Sims. And, they having their little romantic moment. She's telling him how she's been writing about him. And I just wanted y'all to see everything. So I had to adjust the fact that there was no lighting in the foyer. But yeah, Chauncey is really matured, and in some ways, him being an athlete has really helped him to kind of get some discipline and learn how to focus. He also fishes, so that's been a good time to be with his thoughts and kind of calm down and be a little more settled. Now they're gonna sit down just to have a little Simflix and chill, watch a movie since, they're just having a chill night. They're not seriously dating yet. They're still kind of just hanging out. So it'd be a good time to watch something. Lyric is telling him about her first day at work. He's super supportive. She's saying how afraid she was, but now that she's gotten the first day out of the way, she's ready. She remembers these intense moments from debate team, and she's just bringing that powerful energy into her day job. So they are going to watch Simder, which I feel like is kind of a romantic movie. I don't know. Do y'all be guessing what these movies are about? Because I just be trying to guess from the little scenes that appear, but I have no idea. Oh, that's sweet. He taught her a little about fishing. So see, she's enjoying that she can learn something from him while they're hanging out. Leave in the comments what you think this movie Cinder is about that they're watching. I don't know what this lady in this yellow top is doing. Like, she's being painted. Is this supposed to be like a play on Titanic? Like, I don't know what the Sims developers had in mind for this, but I'm curious to know what little story you've made up in your mind about it. So Lyric is getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna have her pull out some food from the fridge. Let's see what's in there. Oh, I think there's some leftover Winterfest ham, I think. Yeah, ham dinner, and she's gonna pull that over. Ignore me while I struggle to pull this over, but eventually I'm gonna get it over to them so they can probably get something to eat. And Chauncey's like, "Ooh, smart, beautiful, and you could cook." You know how men be coming with those generic compliments. And Lyric just blushes and plays along because she's actually getting really tired. And it's been a long day. This was an ambitious day. She had breakfast with her sister, she had her first day of work, and now she's on a little mini, almost date night. Not quite a date night, a pre date, as Twitter would say. So she's gonna eat. Even if he doesn't want to eat, she's gonna eat because, she hasn't had anything since breakfast and it's getting late. So she's just gonna enjoy her leftovers, and she really wants to kiss him, but she's a little nervous to come on that strong. She's like thinking about it, like, is now the time? Maybe it's not. And then after all that overthinking while she's sitting there and he's just watching the movie, not even thinking about what's going on in her head, she decides, like, no, now is not the time. She doesn't want to kiss him and then tell him that it's time to go because she's had such a long day. So they're going to finish up this movie. She's going to finish up her food, and then they're going to hug each other and say goodnight. And she stood up and she's doing that stretch, that stretch like, yeah, so what are you about to get into? It's time to turn off the television and for him to exit because she's about to literally fall out on this floor because you know how these Sims be falling out anywhere. So that's about it for the first day of work. Nothing too crazy. What did y'all think of this regular day Let's Play? I feel like not enough people do just like a regular day. I feel like a lot of Let's Plays are like event driven. So I'm curious to know what you think of just any old day, The Sims going to work, and I'm just having Lyric lock up because it's late, and y'all, if y'all saw the episode, there's peeping toms and all kinds of creepy people. So that's it from my Sims, and y'all already know what time it is. It's time for me to thank y'all for watching and for you to like, comment, and subscribe before you go on to the next video, which is hopefully mine, but if it's not, have a great day. Thank you. Bye.